Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. We are back in Empires of the Undergrowth. The water's about to come in, so let's get everyone out of there quick sharp. Anyone else? Anyone else down there? I don't think so. I think we're okay. So we're going to wait for that water to come in. Let that do its thing. Might as well just send everyone up to the food, I guess. Where is the one group? I don't know. We're going to put them over there just in case. Oh, they're over there in the other nest. Of course they are. Now we have no one in that nest to put them back down there. Why don't you go down? There we go. There we go. So the tide has risen. So yes, we are obviously continuing on with our Trapjaw campaigns. We're going to have to fight off these little annoying things down here. Still a bit of food down here. Excellent. So start sending the ants in to get that. We are running a little bit low though. There's a little bit in there, a little bit there, full chamber there, and then this food chamber there. And that's about it. So we are running a little low, but that being said, we are actually pretty high on food at the moment. So there's nothing over here anymore apart from that beetle, which is actually quite useful. So let's see if we can get that. An uber creature has spawned. I don't know where. Oh, it should be fine with that, with the trapjaws behind it. Trying to send the twos over here, but they're getting distracted by the other ants. The ones can come down here to this aphid nest, although they're going to have to fight off those as well, annoyingly. We still do have that fish, but there's only a little bit of food left on it, so that's not going to be all that great. That's another 100 food that's popped up there. There's the uber creature. It's a spider as well. And it's going straight down towards the green nest, which is a pain, because the greens will take that. How are we doing over here? So the fish is gone, so the threes can come somewhere else. Let's try sending the threes down in this direction. So if we can get this and this. Yeah, the greens are going to be caught up with that spider for a while. So we may as well try and take advantage of this situation. Oh, food stores are full. I did look at that just now and I thought, ooh, we need to do something about that. So let's just very quickly get a couple of upgrades in. We'll upgrade... Which is the... We'll upgrade this group.
The workers have done all
to
they
speed
can
them up a little bit.
This brood chamber.
In fact, we may as well just stick a whole bunch of upgrades in there. Speed up the egg movement as well, won't it? Why not? Why not? Nothing we can do in the food chambers? No. But 4,500 should be plenty. So the threes are over here gathering some food now. The greens are actually coming up because they've killed that spider, but they're not harvesting it. There is 3,000 food there, my friends. You're going to want that. But yep, no, they are. They have definitely taken control of that area, which is a little bit annoying because we don't really have anything. So let's start sending. What's going on here? Why are the yellows back? Hold up. Well, I don't know what's going on there then. So I just I quit without saving, and so we've still got the fish there just about. The uber creature hasn't spawned, so it's going to be a slightly different game to the one we started out with. But yeah, interesting. I mean, it says she's dead because we've killed 2 of the 3 queens, so the blue queen and the yellow queen are dead. So I don't know where these are coming from or why. Oh, food stores are full. That's what we were about to launch on when we saw that to start with, wasn't it? So we know there's a few up there to do, so let's do those.
Prepare this brood chamber.
Let's do these again.
The workers have done all they can to improve.
And then we could do with extending some of these chambers. We could make another chamber, make another one back here, but I don't think it's necessary. I think I'm okay with just having the 3 groups. I think that's plenty. Might not do those unless we really need it. And this odd-shaped mess that we've created. I'll do that now to make it huge. So what we've got going on, there's another fish down here. Where's that? And how are our ants involved in that? I don't know, but I like it. I like it. Get there before the greens get there. So I'm guessing this fish up here is now gone. Yes, of course. So let's send the 3s down to this fish as well. Why not? we'll send the 3s there and the 2s we'll send over to this plant again. Looks like the greens have had enough of the yellows respawning. I wonder if the yellows just had some eggs left over and then the sort of cheat mechanics kicked in and won the game for them. Or didn't win the game for them, sorry. Caused them to get some free spawns is what I should say. Trapjaws we are after, so let's plot all of those down there. And then, should we get some more down? We've still got loads of food, so let's get another couple of rows there. Let's expand this one a little bit. We're out of food, that's fine. We should be fine. So the 3s are still going down here. The greens still aren't bothering it. The 2s have gone down here. The greens are on their way, though. So let's pull the 2s back. Where are the greens going? They're coming here en masse. So let's pull the 3s back as well, then. Because in that kind of split group scenario that we are in, we will not do anything any good. I'm going to send the 2s over there, actually. So that looks quite healthy. If I can get a good group of 3s, I will go for that fish again. But it is going to need us to be in a suitable position to do so. Saying that, the greens are getting very distracted down here, so let's just go for it. Where are all the 3s? There are 43 of them somewhere, and they are very confused. They've gone up there somehow. The 2s are over here getting this, which is great. The greens have gone back for the fish. So we're going to have to back off a little bit from that, I think. We'll send the 3s over there temporarily, just so they can get a little bit of food. It'd be nice if that aphid nest was surviving. Where are the ones? Oh no, the ones are going down into this nest, aren't they? Where we should probably leave them. So the 4s, let's go just get this. There's a little titty bits of food all over the place for us. Let's go and just grab some. Well, there's that there actually. There's got quite a lot in there. But I'll let them clear this one up first. While I try to keep an eye on the map and what's happening. The greens look like they're not going for that fish again. I don't understand. Come on, a couple more bits. There you go. And then head down here. Oh, it's because the greens are starting to mount on an attack, is it? Looks like it. Should have a little group there now. Yeah, let's get down there and take care of those if you don't mind. Or in the meantime, just grab this food. That'll do. Still 1,000 food in that fish that the greens don't seem too bothered about. That's fine, that's all good. That's just basically free food for us that those 2 groups can get. That's perfect. There's another little hermit crab down there. There's a big old spider that's arrived there, look. He could be quite good. There's quite a lot of you down here in this 3 group. Should we go and see if we can take out this... Where's he gone? Oh, he's up there. Okay, well, don't worry about it. And go get the other one then, in that case, because there's another one that's just spawned. Perfect. That is a good source of food for us. They will obviously kill a few, but that's is what it is. Yeah, these seem to be getting very confused. Not really taking much food from it at all. Like, they're harvesting food there. 6 of 8, 8 of 8. They seem to be keep getting very distracted. Oh, it's not them. It's the enemy ones. Interesting. Interesting. Where's that spider? An uber creature has spawned over here.
Somewhere on the surface, a strong.
Let's try and get everyone over there, like immediately.
Devastating to encounter unprepared, but with great risk comes great reward.
Great risk, great reward. There is so much food around at the moment. Actually, this is really good. What's not so good is that means that these are going to get very distracted going for this spider. But I do want it, because that's 3. If we can keep it away from the greens, that's what we need to do. We need to keep it away from the greens, who are actually massing their way up, which is not ideal. We've only done a tiny bit of damage, but really, really do need a... So I'm healing up a little bit there. A huge range contingent to try and deal with that, because maybe this will be enough to make a bit of a sizable difference, but all that food is very distracting. Unfortunately. Where's it gone? Over here now. Which means they need to go past that food, which means we're going to lose another 4 ants. Well, on top of those ones we've already lost. So just see how these do, and then maybe we'll judge whether we're going to go ahead with it. I don't think we are. We're just not making much of a dent in it, really, aren't we? We'll see. Oh, there's a lot coming down here, look. What are the greens doing? They're still going for that fish and for those flowers, so that's fine. If we can just surround it en masse, although I can't see its health bar anymore. Well, it's under half, isn't it? We're doing okay. We're doing okay, actually. There's a couple of hermit crabs down there for an extra bit of food. I want to try and move the pheromone marker so I can actually see the health. He's on about a third, a quarter or so. That's not bad. He's not killing a huge amount. Like, he's not killing 3,000 foods worth, which is all we really care about. We're going to have to keep an eye on the greens, because if we go through all this and they steal it from us, I'll be much frustrated. So we've almost taken care of it. The water's about to come up, but that's not too bad. I mean, it's not going to get rid of him. So I'm going to send the 4s back down there. We'll let them gather a bit of food, and then we'll pull them back. And then we'll immediately head up there again. The concern is the greens are about to lose their fish and their seed temporarily. So are they going to panic and start sending everyone elsewhere? So we're at about 20 seconds. So let's pull everyone back. Let's take a look down here. Where were the 4s going? Oh, they're not going anywhere now, are they? So the 4s go over there. The 1s come over here. And those are the last 2 chambers. And so once we've emptied those out, that will be the end of this delicious little food. So the tide is about to rise. Here it comes. From... We'll immediately send everyone back over to there, because that fish is gone. They've still got the seeds down there, but they've lost the fish, so they will be coming up in this direction. I'd go for those if I were the greens. That's a nice little free source of food. But nope, they're going to go for these aphids, which is going to cause problems, potentially. I mean, hopefully... Nope, they're going to come for this as well. Look, of course they are. But we've got quite a lot here. I'm willing to just let it ride for the minute. Let's get some upgrades in.
The workers have done all they can to prepare this brood chamber.
I thought the food had disappeared then. I thought we just lost like 2,000 food. So it looks like we chased the greens off for a little bit. This dude might distract them for a while as well, actually. We've got aphid nest there. We've still got... Oh, it's no hermit crabs anymore, but we've got one of those down there. That's not bad. How are we looking down here? Yeah, the 4s are done. How are the 1s doing? The 1s have got a little bit left. We may as well send the 4s in there to grab this smidgen of food. Little wolf spider, he's got distracted by a hermit crab. We've used up 2,000 of that food already. It's going pretty well, There's a whole bunch of food down here, but we'll get the 4s going for as soon as they're finished, which they are. So let's send the 4s down here now. The greens are trying a flanking maneuver, those cheeky greens. Cheeky greens, but we've got a lot of ants on their way, hopefully. Yes, we'll see how this goes. They've immediately run away from most of it, actually, and ignored the food on their way. They've got very, very strange AI behaviour, I think. It's not at all what I'd expect. Are the 1s finished down here as well, then? They are, so we're finished with this nest completely. Let's send the 1s down there, then I'll send them to that aphid nest at least. And that food is now gone, so now we need somewhere else to go and steal food from. So I guess we'll do those. There's nothing there down... Well, there are still flowers down there, actually. We'll send the 3s all the way down there, then. And we'll just leave them going. We are probably getting to the point now where we need to start thinking about taking the greens on, though. To be honest. Let's get a few more of these down and upgraded and everything to make sure we're in as powerful position as possible. I mean, now that I've dug all this out, I would like to fill all this up, but we'll see how the food situation goes. Who's going down there? The 2s. Let's pull the 2s back, because that's a lot of greens. The 3s are coming to a bit of a problem there with a giant speeder. So maybe we'll try and take care of that. There's another one up there, look. Let's send the 4s. Yeah, let's send the 4s up here. Although it is not too giant. It is only medium giant. But once they start massing up, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. What are the greens doing? What are the greens doing? That is a question for the ages. What are the greens doing? Little ladybird there, but that's not going to be too much of anything really. The 4s are all done, so let's send the 4s down to here. I guess we took care of that spider. We did, which is a beautiful extra bit of food again. It's a hermit crab down there the 4s are going to get. The 1s are just waiting on aphids, but I think there was a couple there. It might start growing back again, actually. Might be okay there. And the greens are still hiding away, which is probably the most surprising thing right now. So they're going to go for that hermit crab, which is lovely. There's that spider, there's these plants. There's another hermit crab that's going to wander up into our path as well. Let's get some more Trapjaws down. I thought I just had 3,000. It's because it's costing so much now, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I did not realise. That's why it started suddenly struggling to build. In that case, we shall build speed tiles in these remaining spots we've dug out. And that is as many Trapjaws as we are going to get then. That is it. So let them do a bit of a food gathering to get ourselves up a bit. There's a fish that's arrived there as well. I mean, the greens are going to come storming out in a minute. Although they seem to be very, very confused. We'll let our food tick up. We could do with trying to get some upgrades in place. There's lots of food around at the moment and very little competition, actually. This is the way it's worked out, which is great. So you can go grab those seeds over there. You're all fighting silly little things, to be honest. There's a couple of those. There's a couple of hundred food there. Well, the 2s and 3s are going to the same place. So let's send the 2s up here. It should take care of that without too many problems. Without too many problems. Ha 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 ha. So this spider over here is just creating a little bit of food for us, actually. Quite helpfully. And you run over there to where those seeds are. There's now 3 of these over here, so that's 600 food. And they should be able to take care of it without too many issues. Yeah, there's 1 down. Oh, it's 300 food. I thought there were 200 for some reason. Still got 900 food in that fish, though, which is going to be great. Once that's all gone, we'll start pushing over here. Getting this spider and all the food that the spider's taken care of for us on our behalf. Right, and do we have some upgrades?
The workers have done all they can to prepare this brood chamber.
Let's get some upgrades down. We'll upgrade the speed tiles just in case it's going to help us upgrade some other things, and they only cost like 5 each as well. We've got a few creatures spawning down here, which is going to cause some problems for the 3s actually. We have an enemy nest spawned over there, which is also just frustrating more than anything, rather than a problem. So let's pull the 4s back to the fish. There was something there, but it's dead, so that's fine. The 3s are coming down here to take care of this spider. It looks like there should be enough of them to do that now. And then there's that hermit crab, who's a big old hermit crab, but still, he should be alright. One of my dudes got distracted over here. He followed the trail of ants down there, I think. So yeah, so we'll just allow this food gathering to go on for the moment. The 2s are still getting a little bit of food over here. I was about to pull them elsewhere, but it's not going too bad for them. I might have to pull them over there to try and take care of that, actually. Although, no, there's a few there. Stay over there, gather that food, gather that food. What have we got up here? A whole bunch of wood license stuff. And the greens have come out again for this last little bit of fish, which is fine, actually. Because we've got most of it now, so I'm okay with that. They can have it. Although, what are they actually going for? Where are you going, green? You want this? You want to take control of this tunnel? That is very bizarre. Very bizarre. But okay. So the 3s are still gathering a whole bunch of food down there. Let's send the 2s and 4s over there just to take care of those greens, because I don't even know why they're there, but it annoys me. And some extra food arrived down there for the 3s to deal with. The 1s can't take care of the ladybirds, but there's still 2 aphids, I suppose. Ding dong. Apologies for my phone beeping in the background. The water is about to rise, which is problematic. This is problematic. It's going to take the 3s a while to evacuate this space here. The 2s aren't so bad. What have we got over here? Might send the 2s and 4s. I know it's only sort of silly food, but silly food is food, right? And let's pull the 3s up there while this water's incoming. Oh, and the 1s. And the 1s. If someone can grab 25 food over there, because that's a good chunk of food. And then pull back 1s. Pull back. Yeah, it's a good little chunk of food over there, actually. I'm alright with that. I'm alright with that. The greens are out en masse again. At the absolute worst moment, greens. That's going to work out just amazing for us. It's going to work out amazing for us, because you're about to be flooded. And you're all gone. And you're all gone. An uber creature spawned right next to us. Everyone pull back. Everyone pull back.
An powerful predator is nearby. The colony would do.
I mean, it couldn't have spawned in a better place. Really, we need to get some food spent.
The workers have done all they can to prepare this brood chamber. The workers have done all they can to improve this highway.
I think we're about there. There's some more speed tasks to upgrade, but that doesn't really actually do anything. Get some of those workers upgraded. Why not? The uber creature is almost down. It's cost us. I was going to say it's cost us quite a lot of food, but I just spent a lot of food, didn't I suppose? So that's an extra 3,000 food for us. That's pretty damn good. And the greens are just focusing on this little bit of seed there. So I think we're going to send the 1s up there to deal with that. The 2s, 3s, and 4s, we're going to turn their food gathering off. And we're going to send them down here. In fact, I may as well just make one giant group of 4s, right? Turn the pheromone markers off for the 2s and 3s. In fact, we'll put the 2s and 3s gathered back on, just in case. Just in case. Yeah, so the 1s have got 2,000 food to go gather in there, which is great. We've got an army of Trapjaws. Let's just have a quick... That just looks crazy, doesn't it? Look at that. Just an army of Trapjaws. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway. So we're going to go and attack the Greens army here, and then we're just going to push down to their nest and see what happens. But we can't really get many more Trapjaws, right? We're at the Trapjaw limit. Without spending, what is it going to cost, like 1,500 food? 1,400 food at the moment is going to cost us to get a single Trapjaw. Which is a lot, And in the meantime, while we're spending 1,400 food, the Greens might be spending very little. So we're going to just march... Oh, come on. Come on. Just as we came past that tunnel entrance or exit. There he is immediately. So there's a little bit of food, but they're not going to bother gathering it. They're going to go and attack the Greens. at the entrance to their nest. Not a bad spot to actually... we've got one dude who went downstairs to give us the first view of their nest. Lots of ants. Not a lot... I was going to say not a lot of cocoons, but there are quite a few around ready to go. And they have quite a lot of food as well. So this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. So if the one's finished with that, they can come down here and get this once that's dealt with. Did they take care of all of my ants? Oh no, we made it into the nest. Right. Ha! I was going to say. Oh, I had a panic there. I thought if they wiped out my entire army in like 30 seconds outside their nest. But you can see here, those ranged units are just going to absolutely pulverize us. Absolutely pulverize us. They're getting very distracted with these little things down here, which is very annoying because those are my reinforcements and I need those because the greens did take care of my army. We've got about halfway inside their nest, which isn't too bad. The main problem is going to be whittling down this food as they hatch more. We need to prevent them from getting any more food, whilst we charge in en masse and just destroy them, just as fast as we can, as much as we can. That is the plan. Where are we? Oh, right down the bottom, didn't even see. You gonna start moving up? Oh, those are the greens. Again, they took care of us. So we might need to... Oh, they've got another little sort of group piling in, I suppose. In fact, quite a large group piling in. Once this dude here is in, we'll start grouping outside their nest, I think, rather than just charging headlong into a suicidal attack. So you're going to head down there, little dude. I'm going to say 4's gathered there. Yeah, because they've already taken care of everything that went into that nest, look, because it was just piecemeal, just walking them into a ranged grinder of death. So another one's gone down just to sacrifice himself. Thank you for your valiant service. They are getting distracted by all kinds of other creatures. Oh my word. Are the ones done with that? Yeah, they are. Okay, ones, come over here. This is delicious. Look at all this. Maybe I should expand the ones. The 2s are thinking about coming out again. They're considering it, look. We're about to go down there as soon as we can get a massive group. Which we have, so everyone go down. Obviously, we just got this, like, death trap immediately. We're just surrounded by range when we come in. But there's not a lot we can do about it. We don't have a range component, so all we can really do is just whittle them down bit by bit and hope we get enough food. In fact, I might even increase the size, because we're using this one as a gather group, aren't we? Might even increase the size of this group, because there's a lot of food to be gathering at the moment. So let's go ahead and gather it. Again, they took care of everyone. So again, we're going to just gather outside, just to stop them from being able to attack us, really. How are the ones doing up here? I mean, there's a lot of food. There's a couple of things to attack, but nothing too major. So whilst they're working over there, let's expand the one group. Just help us gather that food a wee bit faster. A wee bit faster. Faster the better. So the 4s are looking pretty good. The attack group, and there's a pretty large group of them again. So let's head down again and just continue to try and whittle them away. The food stores are getting there. Not as fast as I would like, to be honest. There's all sorts of distractions around and everything. Again, we are out. So again, we will just gather the 4s outside the nest. Oh, one of them actually. A couple of them actually made it up there, look. Good on ya. Good on ya. I'm going to turn the attack off on the one group, so they're not trying to attack these wood lice. I just want them gathering, or the ladybirds in particular, are just entirely pointless for them to even touch, so... Let's just gather another army over here, which we'll do once we've taken care of this. Maybe I should turn the gather back on for the 4s for the moment, just because our food's just starting to trickle down, and I'd like it to not trickle down. So whilst we're just going to come down here and mass, just to try and stop them from getting any of their own food. Let's turn the forest gather on, because it'll just help gather the stuff on the path. That's what I'm thinking. There's lots of food down here, but nothing we're going to be touching. Because we want everyone over here. Ready to go? Are we ready to go? Should we have another crack at it? Let's have another crack at it. Yeah, because that's just mainly the ones. I was going to say how much does it cost to hatch a ranged, but I can't even see. It's going to be like 5, isn't it, I think? Did I go from 3 food to 150? That seems crazy. So let's hold the 4s outside again. I'll get my words there in a minute, don't worry. Let's turn the 4's food gather off again, because I don't think there's a lot on the path. Well, there is about to be, actually. That's a lovely little army on its way. That's a lovely little army on its way. Yeah, the ones are going to gather that. That's great. The food is ticking up again even, which is exactly what we want to see. Exactly what we want to see. I'm going to turn the food gathering on. It only takes 3 to get a little bit of food from them. Turn the food gathering off. Let's head down here. Go in again. If anything else, just prevent the greens from getting any food. That is our main aim at the moment. Just prevent them from getting any food. Just keeping an eye. The water's about to rise even. So we might make this our last attack. And they're pretty much gone already. We're just not making a lot of headway. We've got so much food we need to get rid of yet. Let's mass the 4s outside. Let's move the 2s over there. They can go and take care of these woodlice for us. Which is going to be something at least. I was hoping the 4s would be able to get over here in time, but I'm thinking now it's actually a really, really, really costly mistake. Oh no, no, actually, we're going to be okay. We're going to lose a couple, but that's not too bad at all. 2s have got their food gathering on, haven't they? Yeah, so they're going to help out over there. Meanwhile, the 4s are over here en masse. Let's go again. Let's go again, ladies. Let's see what happens. You can see how fast they get taken down. We're hatching them fast, but they get taken down so fast at the same time. And all we're doing at the moment is whittling away this food. And once we've whittled away that food, then we have to deal with the other problem. Which is their cheat mechanics spawning extra ants. So the ones, if you head over there, there's a bit of extra food, because again, our food's ticking down. I don't like it. I don't like it much at all. And I'm trying to think if there could be another useful tactic, and I really cannot think of one. Got to send the 2s up there to deal with that. All we can do is whittle them away and hope that whilst we're still gathering food, that's enough food to keep us going. That's all we can really do. Assuming the 2s took care of it? They did. Okay, let's stick them back in that group then. And again, we made a small foray in and got immediately destroyed. Like, immediately destroyed. I'm a little unsure of how to handle this. This is all I can think to do. It's all I can think to do is just to keep harassing them whilst we try to gather food where we can. Gathering food without using really any of our Trapjaw ants, because we need them. We need the Trapjaws. So there's a few more on their way. I don't want to go in too early. I want to try and overwhelm them if we can. Just move that around to try and make sure not too many run away. And we do have 124 ants here. It should be. There's quite a formidable force. A lot of them are level 3s as well, you can see. It's just that a formidable force does absolutely nothing when faced with the aggression of dozens of ranged ants. I'm trying to get over there so we can take care of all of those, which I think we've pretty much done. I think there's a few there, but that's good. That area's cleared up. That's going to stop that sort of side attack. That outflanked maneuver. They do have some food in their nest that they're actually not making use of. That would be my suggestion if I was them. So we're going to bring everyone down again. Food-wise, it's not great. It's not great. Let's start moving the ones. In fact, I might even bring the second group over here to grab this temporarily. Just to try and get some actual food coming in. There's not a lot of aphids on this. I was hoping that the 2s and or the attack groups going nearby would be enough to take care of any ladybirds, but clearly that is not the case. Clearly that is not the case. So this is a little dangerous from the respect of we don't have many egg-laying ants, or egg-moving ants, I should say, currently available. The 4s are all massed again, so let's head down. The 2s have done a pretty good job there. I might actually just immediately move them back, I think. The 1s have done a pretty good job down there. Let's move them back to the aphids for now, but we're going to have to do something slightly different with them. How are we doing? I see, again, they mass over in this corner, and it just surrounds us with ranged. That's it. That's another attack over. Oh, sorry, I smashed my mic there. I do apologise. So maybe let's send them down there to try and actually get a bit of food. There's also a giant tiger beetle there. Let's try getting that. There's another one there. There's a whole bunch of woodlice over here. Let's go for those. Where's that? Where's he gone? Where did he go? Where on earth did that thing go? Weird. There it is. Nope, it's a hermit crab. Weird. Let's go take care of that hermit crab. Oh, there's also a wool spider behind us. And all the while, I'm just trying to pay attention to the greens, because if they start coming out, we need to start getting down there immediately. We cannot afford to let them gather any food. Cannot afford to let them grow any further. Because right now we are in a battle of attrition. Where are the 3s at the moment? Over there. Let's send the 3s down here. Little drips and drags of food. Little bits here and there, not a lot. The hermit crab's pretty much gone. The 3s are making their way down there, which isn't a bad amount of food. It's going to help, you know. Oh, there's some down there. Where are the 3s? They're over here. They've made their way through there yet? No, not quite. So let's send the 4s down here as well. Although saying that the 3s are pretty much done. Actually, so let's send the 4s over there. What just died? Something died. Some beetle? Might have just been one of those. Let's turn the 1's attack on, because they should be taking care of that. And then let's send the 3s over here. And then the 4's back to the nest. Just hold the line. The 1's can come down here to grab that bit of food. Our food is ticking up again. Lovely, lovely, lovely. There's another hermit crab arrived up there. Should we get that? Oh no, in fact, no. Now what we'll do is we'll just mount another attack, I think. We'll just whittle them down a bit before they get too brave and start thinking about leaving them again. So send the ones back to this pointless aphid nest. In fact, no, we'll send the ones there. Look, that looks delicious. That's just like hardly changing, is it? It's so depressing. So depressing. Let's take care of this hermit crab, and there's another one on the way, which is a bit of extra food. I might end up expanding, because I don't think I can upgrade anything else, can I? And then let's get a whole bunch of upgrades in place.
The workers have done all they can to improve this highway.
Upgrade those.
The workers have done all they can to prepare this brood
We'll put some more. The water's about to rise, which is a bit of a pain, actually. There's a bit of a pain. Let's do some more upgrades on the food stores. So the 4s should be okay over here if we just hold them there. Where are the 3s? The 3s are going all the way down here, which is not okay. So let's put them with the 4s. At least that food isn't going to get washed away. That food is, which isn't ideal, but this food isn't. So as long as we can hold the greens off, I'll feel quietly comfortable, I think. Oh, the 1s need to come back, because you cannot take care of that. In fact, no, let's just pull the 1s over to this aphid nest again. And they are doing it very slowly. I should have been paying more attention to the 1s, apparently. We've got 8 seconds. Oh, we're going to lose quite a few here, aren't we? We're going to lose quite a few. I can't do anything if I send them back again. Are you just going to kill yourselves? You're all just going to kill yourselves? Is that what happens? Oh, okay. No, you're not. Good. So let's add the smallest group to the 3s and send them over here again, because this just looks delicious. Let's send the 1s in this direction, try and take care of some of these things. How's the 4 group looking? Relatively healthy? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Again, just hold off those pesky greens from doing anything frustrating, you know, like growing. It's taking so long. It's taking so long. I'm going to have to finish this up soon. It's been going a little while. If you guys have any suggestions on what I could possibly do to ease this situation, do let me know. Because this is all I can think to do at the moment. There's a fish down there, look. It's been very quickly destroyed by those. But maybe, just because it's a fish, let's send another group over there. A little bit of food up there. I think we're okay for the minute, really. I think we're okay. Well, the 1s are taking care of some wood lice. It's going to take them a while, but I suppose it's not really any risk, is it? So we're taking care of those ants and slowly harvesting. There's a big old spider and a hermit crab there that the 3s are going to have to try and take care of on their own. Try and pull these 2s over there to help deal with it. These 4s are just going to sit here and just hold off the greens. In fact, they're going to send them down again, which is an entirely suicidal mission. There's no way they can take care of it. But it's just to try and scare the greens into staying inside their nest, basically. Because we're not going to last at all down there. So we've got the fish, we've got this over here. The ones are just taking care of business up at the back there, getting a little bit of food just so it can trickle in. There's a few of these spawn in now, which is good for food, less good for our attack situation. There are 0 fours at all around here. Is that because they're all getting very distracted with food on the way, I guess? Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Not the worst thing in the world. Not the worst thing in the world. Cool, let's have a final look at any upgrades we can do, particularly in the food tiles. Wonderful.
The workers have done all they can to improve this highway. The workers
upgrade some of these workers, make them a little bit faster. Upgrade these pointless food tiles down there for literally no reason. A few extra food tiles are popping up as they upgrade things. There, I think that's about as far as it's going to get, but that's going to take us up to 7,000, which isn't bad at all. The 2s have got a lot of food, the 3s are still working on that fish. There are still no 4s, again, probably because they're just gathering food on the way, which is not the worst thing in the world, as long as the greens stay down. So, I think we're going to leave that there then. I don't think we really have a lot of choice in the matter. There's a hermit crab there that we do need to take care of. Maybe we'll send the 4s up there. Hopefully they won't come out in the meantime. If they do, we do have the 3s and the 2s who are going to be walking down in this direction, even if they're not actually there at the moment. Cool, yeah, we're going to leave that there then. So, hope you enjoy this latest part of Empires of the Undergrowth and the Trapjaw Challenge free play in particular. If you have any ideas of how to better deal with the greens, other than, you know, build more ants and more types of ants, do let me know. Because otherwise it's just going to be like, I don't know, 8 videos of us just slowly trying to whittle them away while everything gets harder and we're trying to deal with gathering food in a hostile environment. Which will be fun, don't get me wrong, it sounds like a lot of fun. It's just going to be a bit slow going, I suspect. Oh, the 4's done up there. Yeah, let's bring the 4's back down over here so I sort of vaguely remember what was going on when we come back to it. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, all those good things. Don't forget I stream on Wednesdays at 7 PM. It'd be wonderful to see you there. Otherwise, I will see you next time in Empires of the Undergrowth. And as always, thank you very much for joining me.